What's up guys, it's Kelly and I'm super excited because I am partnering up with Modelones nail polish and I'm going to be doing my first gel swatch and review. If you guys remember last year, I tried out gel nail polishes for the first time in my life, and I know that's crazy to believe because I'm so into nail polish. A bunch of you guys wanted me to do more. I actually didn't really have very many gel nail polishes and I didn't know which ones to try. I found this brand, Modelones, and they're a nice affordable brand of gel nail polishes, and they're also like, despite being super affordable, they're also really classy. So I have a couple of their collections to share with you guys today, as well as some nail art, my first gel nail art ever, and I actually did it on camera. I usually try my nail art first on like my thumb before I do it for you guys, but this was just, I just tried it and I succeeded, I think, I don't know. So stay tuned to the end for that. But so like I said, I'm sharing two collections with you guys. I did use the Modelones UV LED lamp, so this is what that looks like. It looks kind of like a mouse from an Apple computer, but you actually just like pop open the bottom and then it's just this little portable thing. So you can either plug it in, which is what I do, or you can just push it out, put some batteries in it. So if you want it on the go, you can do that too. This one does have like a 60-second button and a 90-second button, and it is LED. So that's what I used for all of my swatches. So the first set that I'm going to be showing you is called the Glitter Party set. So it's 7 different colors, and as with all gel nail polishes, you can't actually see the color because they do cure by light, so they would harden if you could see the color. This is what their little bottles look like, which are so cute, by the way. I love the little wooden caps, but on the side it does tell you what the color is and a little picture of what it looks like. So yeah, let's start with the Glitter Party swatches. All right, so first up in the Glitter Party collection, we have Golden High Heel. Now this one is a gold glitter topper, and the reason I say it is a topper is because it is a more sparse glitter and I think it would look nice over any color, but you can actually build it to full opacity in 2 to 3 coats. For me, to my naked eye, it looked like it was fully opaque in 2 coats, but seeing it now on camera, I think I probably could have used a third. Anyway, as with all of the swatches in this video, I did cure it after each coat and I did not put top coat on it, but they do have a top coat, which I will link down below if you guys are interested. Next up we have Shiny Pearl, which based on the name I expected to not like, but I was very pleasantly surprised with this one. It's actually more of like a dusty rose metallic shade, and it almost has a little bit of a duochrome feel to me because it kind of has almost like a purplish gray hue to it in the light, and I just think it's super nice, really nice, just classy, elegant color to have, and in 2 coats it looked absolutely stunning on the nails. Next up we have Pinky Drink, which is a gorgeous fuchsia jelly glitter. On the first coat it was super sheer and it did show my visible nail line, of course, but once I threw on that second coat you could really see all of the gorgeous glitter showing through, and you could see how nice and dark the color was. I feel like this color could definitely be worn any time of year. I think it's super stunning. Pretty much this whole collection could be worn any time of year, but I totally love this one. I thought it looked absolutely gorgeous in 2 coats. I don't think you would need a third even if you have longer nails, because I do love that jelly effect that it has. Next up we have Glitter Night, and this is a black jelly packed with little holographic sparkle and also holographic glitters in it. I wanted to start off with a nice sheer coat of it for my first coat and then go in with a second coat and add all those glitters in. So on the first coat it is pretty sheer and it looks a little purpley on the nail, but once you throw on that second coat you can see how nice and dark it is, and you can also really see those holographic glitters shine through, which I was actually really impressed by because I did not have any direct light on this. I was just using my softboxes and you usually can't see holographic glitter with that. But anyway, I was also really pleasantly surprised to see that this wasn't lumpy even before I added top coat, so that's a pretty cool thing about it. Next up we have Purple Ring, and this is almost like the darker, grungier version of Shiny Pearl, which I just showed you guys. It's like a grayed out purple metallic shade and it has a very similar formula. Again, I thought this one was super gorgeous. I think it almost just feels like a darker, vampier, maybe winterier version of the other shade that I showed you guys. But again, just a super gorgeous color. I imagine that these two would look really nice in nail art together just because they're kind of the same type of finish, and I don't know, they just match each other really well. Next up we have Magic Blue, which is my favorite in this collection, and it's just a really stunning dark blue jelly that's packed with shimmer. Again, on the first coat, a little bit sheer, but once you throw on that second coat, you can really see how deep and gorgeous the color is. I absolutely love dark blues like this because sometimes a dark blue can look black on the nail, but this one you could 100% tell it was blue, and it just really looked stunning. So I definitely love this one. And last but not least from this collection, we have Diamond Rain. Now this one is a silver glittery top coat, and I did not get full coverage with it, but I did want to see what it just looked like on the bare nail. I imagine this would look gorgeous over any color, or if you had any jelly types of polishes that you are using with gel, and you could totally put this over it, and I think that would be a really cool way to transform any color. I don't know, I think this one's really cute, and I also think it would be useful for nail art to have. So the next collection that I'm showing you guys is called Santa's Day. Yes, they are Christmas nail polishes. I know Christmas is over, but I did want to show you guys these anyway, just because there are some really pretty colors in here, and also I think really good colors for use in nail art. So pretty excited to have these. This is also 7 different colors. So yeah, let me show you these swatches. Okay, so first up in the Santa's Day collection, we have Edelweiss. And this one was the most impressive in the collection, mostly because it is a white cream nail polish and it is fully opaque in one coat. I was absolutely not expecting a gel to have one coat opacity, but this one absolutely did. I ended up throwing on a second coat just because I figured you guys would ask what it looked like with 2 coats on, but yeah, very impressive. Definitely useful for nail art, but also for a nice palette cleanser, also for a nice French tip. I mean, you can never go wrong with a white polish, and it's good to have a white gel in your collection if you use gels. Next up, we have Shiny Snowflake, and this is another glitter topper. It has iridescent shimmer in it, as well as larger holographic hex glitters, and I did not get this one in full opacity with 2 coats. I'm sure you could build it up to 2 coats, but I think this would benefit more as a top coat, and I mean, I think it would look gorgeous over any color, and definitely not just in the winter. I think this is a color that could be worn all year round. You might have to place some of the glitters a little bit, but I didn't have any trouble doing that. Next up, we have Christmas Tree, which is a really gorgeous deep emerald green shade, and I love how rich this one is. I think, again, this is a color you could wear any time of year, and I always just like having a green in my collection because I feel like there aren't enough green nail polishes in the world, and this one just happens to be a really beautiful one. So highly recommend it. It was full opacity in 2 coats. I was really impressed overall with the creams in this brand just because they're really opaque and they just look really nice. Next up, we have Santa Claus, which is a fiery orangey red gel. Now, I am not much of a red nail polish person, but I think most people are, so I think this is another good one to have in your collection. And I feel like orange is such a trendy color to wear on your nails, and this is just a nice mixture between red and orange that it would definitely work whether you're a red person or a person who's into trendier colors. So again, super gorgeous, super great opacity, and it just looks so nice. Next up, we have Gift Socks, which, can we just pause and say that that is an amazing name, especially for a Christmas collection, because tell me we don't all get socks on Christmas. I got socks on Christmas. I don't know about you guys, but pretty sure everybody does. Anyway, this is a really gorgeous, subtle red jelly that's packed with shimmer and a little bit of glitter, fiery reddish orange shade, so it just looks super gorgeous. Next up, we have Santa's Mousse, and this to me actually feels way more like a fall color than a winter color, but I can understand why they put it in this collection, but I am definitely going to save this one for fall. So this is sort of like a burnt orangey brown shade, and this one almost gave me full opacity in 1 coat, but I ended up throwing on 2 just to show you guys what that looked like. And again, these creams are very impressive. They're super high gloss without even the top coat. They apply really beautifully, and they are super opaque. And last but not least in this collection, we have Jingle Bell, and this is a full coverage gold glitter. It's a little bit different from the gold in the other collection, A, because it is full coverage, and B, because it's almost more of like a blackened glitter. It's like sort of like a, I feel like I'm missing the word here, but it just looks like treasure. I don't know. I think this color is super gorgeous, and again, any time of year you can definitely wear this color or wear it as an accent nail, and it's super gorgeous. I also think this would be really cool for some nail nail art. Okay, so that is all of the colors. Like I said, I did cure in between each coat, which is what you are supposed to do. So these colors are actually supposed to last up to 3 weeks. They apply really smoothly, they feel really good, and it was an easy transition for me, usually using just regular nail polishes to trying gels. Anyway, now that I've got the swatches out of the way, I wanted to show you guys really quickly the nail art that I did with them. I did use their nail art kit. No, this is not a purse, even though it actually is a super cute purse. This is their little nail art kit. It is a little expensive, but I do have a coupon code for $60 off, so I'll talk about all the prices and stuff after, but I just wanted to show you guys what is in this kit. There are a couple of nail files. One of them is kind of a buffer, one of them is a file, and then they have one of these nifty little things to wipe off your nail filings, which is so cute. It looks like a little lipstick. This is what I'm talking about with this brand. I feel like they're very classy looking. Even the packaging is just super gorgeous. They also have, oh, here's my pen I've been looking for. They also have a nail clipper and a cuticle nipper and something to push back your cuticles with, as well as 2 nail art brushes. So I actually ended up using both nail art brushes in this nail art. It also comes with these little gel remover pads. So gel nail polish can be a little bit difficult to get off, but these remover pads are supposed to make it a lot easier. So that's what's in the kit. Let me show you guys the nail art that I did with it. I wanted to try a gradient because I have never, a lot of people ask me, because I do gradients all the time on my channel, a lot of people ask me how to do them with gels. So I wanted to try it. I have never seen a gel nail art tutorial or a gel gradient tutorial, so I didn't know how to do it, but I just kind of went like with an educated guess on how you would do it. So that's how I ended up doing it. So yeah, just watch the video. Okay, so the way that I decided I was going to try to do my gradient was I'm going to apply my 2 colors onto my nail with the bottle brush, one on the top half and one on the bottom half, and then I was going to try to blend them in. Because the cool thing with gels is they don't dry unless you put them under the dryer, so you have as much time as you need to work with them. So I am taking the colors Magic Blue and Golden High Heel, and I am just applying one to the top, one to the bottom, and then I'm going to use my little nail art brush to kind of blend them together because they are not going to dry until I tell them to dry. So I ended up using this wide flat brush and kind of just wiggling it back and forth is the best way I can describe it until the colors started to blend together and until I was happy with how it looked. I knew I was going to have to go in with a second coat, so once I was mostly satisfied with how this looked, I cured that for 60 seconds and then I went in with my second coat. So this time I ended up applying the glitter polishes with that wide flat brush and it ended up applying really nicely, so that worked out very well. So again, just starting off with that blue color on the top and then wiping my brush off really quickly and then going in with that gold color on the bottom and then just kind of pushing everything together. And you can see even it's starting to gradient a little bit. I think I did some nails better than others because like I said, I didn't actually practice this, so the first few nails I did were kind of practice, and then after that I think it just got better and better. The other cool thing about gels though is until they dry you can also wipe them off your nails, so if you make any mistake you can totally just wipe it off. But look at how much this looks like a gradient. That's pretty cool, right? I don't know, I was impressed with myself as a person who's never done a gradient before and has never learned how to do a gradient with gels. So once I was done with that gradient, I went and I cured that under the light, and then I took the color Edelweiss, that nice white cream, and the really thin nail art brush, and I started to draw some stars on. So I was kind of feeling a nice starry night gradient situation. Definitely perfect for winter. You could totally use it any time of year. But so what I did was I started with a nice plus sign, and then I took the polish that was in the middle because it was kind of thick in the middle, and I pulled it out to create some lovely little stars. And I absolutely loved how this turned out. I didn't think it would be that easy. It's a lot harder to draw these kinds of stars with regular nail polish because the polish does dry super quickly, so you don't have time to kind of pull little bits out and make like a nice burst of light. I don't know how to describe it, but you guys are seeing what I'm doing. So after I just went in and added some stars randomly onto my nail, I actually ended up using that same really thin little brush and just using it as sort of a dotting tool to make really fine little dots. And I just kind of filled in all the sparse areas on my nail with the little dots. And any of the nails that didn't have a perfect gradient, this also disguised it really well because you couldn't really see the gradient as well. So yeah, once I was done with that, I cured it, and then then I went in with that top coat finally, and I cured it again, and that was the final design, and I'm so happy with it. I can't believe this is the first time I have ever done gel nail art before, and it was so awesome. I love that you have more control over the nail polish because it doesn't dry until you choose to dry it. I don't know, it dries instantly once you do choose to dry it, so you can work over it, which is really cool. Alright, so that is it for my swatches and for my nail art. I hope you guys liked it. So these polishes retail for $9.99 USD each, or you can get them in the sets. And I also actually have a discount code for you guys. You can use the code KELLI10 to get 10% off anything on the website. They also have their nail art kit, which I showed you guys in the cute crossbody bag, and that is a little bit more expensive. It retails for $149.99, but like I said, I do have a $60 off code, which is KELLI60, so you guys can use that as well. I'm gonna link everything down below and you guys can check it out if you're interested. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this brand. I love the packaging. I think everything about it is just super classy. I love it. I want to keep them in the boxes because I think they're so pretty. And I love the little nail art bag. I think it's just so cute and classy. Like, I kind of want to wear this as a purse also because it's navy blue and that's like my favorite color. So I don't know. But yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you want to see more gel swatch and reviews. If you have any questions or recommendations for any gel nail art or anything that you want to see, just comment down below. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe because, I don't know, if you're watching the video, you may as well subscribe. It's free. But yeah, that's it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Alright, so fun fact, because this is my first intro video in this apartment and you guys are probably wondering where my beautiful little plant is. Like, he usually sits back there. So he suffered a little bit from the move. So right now he is just sitting in my window enjoying some much needed sunshine and TLC, and he might make an appearance again, but for right now he kind of needs some time in the sun to grow back because a lot of his little leaves shriveled up. So he wasn't too happy with the move, but it's okay. Alright, that's it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.